I'm a druid.
If you think I'm crazy, then you should definitely watch this video, because druids, they are just insane. They have the craziest builds and are by far the most diverse class. We will look together at the legendary aspects the druid has, and then I will tell you about some really cool and exciting builds you can go for. And in the end, I will tell you why you should play Druid in beta and how you should approach beta to see if Druid is really your style. Let us start by talking about all the builds you can go. I have to read about them because quite some of them, and there's a reason why I said most diverse class of them all. You can go for werewolf poison, werewolf lightning. You can go for bear, bear earth melee, bear earth range, mixed bear werewolf, mixed elementalist bear werewolf,
2,000 years later.
earth caster druid, lightning caster druid, mixed caster druid, and summoner druid. As you can see, you have a lot of builds to go and a lot of builds you can experiment with. And that's why I'm so excited for this class, because it combines both the simplicity from the talent tree mixed up with a lot of legendaries and uniques. You can really round up your character. And I would say let's look together at some of those aspects, and I will show you some builds I have in mind when I see those legendaries, and you can say if those builds will fit for you. So the first build I want to talk about is the summoner build. If you think, hey, necromancer are the kings of summoning, not sure about that, because druids are pretty good at it. If we look at those legendary effects or uniques, for example this one, your wolf companions are infused with the power of the storm, dealing lightning damage and gaining storm hall ability. You can actually change how your wolves interact and what type of damage they do. With the shepherd's aspect, you can make your core skills deal additional 6% damage for each active companion. Sounds pretty good. And you can also go for passive playstyle, because the more minions you have equipped, every minion group takes one skill slot, the more passive the playstyle will become. Another aspect which helps this build a lot is aspect of the stampede. Gain one additional companion. In addition, your companion skills deal X bonus damage. So that's a big synergy. You get for every group one companion more. From wolves, from those ravens we could read about, and also from vines. Like, you have those minions or companions, and then you get on top for every one of those 6% damage more with this other aspect. It's just great. And if you're like, wolves, strong wolves are not my type, and you want to be a werewolf yourself, and you want to have some werewolf friends, take this one. Aspect of the alpha. Your wolf companion are no werewolf companions. Werewolf companions deal X additional damage and can spread rabies. I hope I won't get rabies. But nevertheless, those are just a few aspects and effects you can go for with those builds. Let's look at another build. You also can say, hey, I want to be a caster. There are storm skills and there are earth skills. Maybe you say, I want the best worlds, the best things of both worlds, then go for this aspect. Aspect of natural balance. Casting a storm skill grants you earth skills, critical strike damage for X seconds. Casting an earth skill increases the critical strike chance of storm skills by X for X seconds. That's amazing. You have the synergy of both aspects, and I can tell you there are more legendary effects that improve your character a lot. And let's talk about one of my most favorite builds you can go for. It's the range Earth Bear. And if you like the following clip, I'm quite sure you have to go for this build. That was epic. And if you think, hey, I want to do the exact same thing in Diablo 4, you can do it. Go for the Earth Range Bear. And what you need are those two aspects, or this one unique. The first one, the most important one, is that your Earth skills are now also werebear skills and fortify you to keep your werebear form up and to use it in werebear form to get all the benefits. That means you will be really, really tanky. And aspect of Metamorphic Stone. Boulder is now a core skill and costs X Spirit to cast, dealing X of normal damage. So you can use it all the time as your spender. And I love this build. Because if you think about PvP, what is cooler than being a bear, being beefy and tanky as hell, and your enemies think, oh, this guy, he will fight me 1v1, and you're just throwing boulders from far away at them and doing tons of damage with each hit. I love that design, and I think it's so cool that you can go for builds like this. But my favorite build, by far, is the Lightning Werewolf. Why? I like Werewolf in general, and you can, you attack fast, and it makes it possible that every attack of you also procs some lightning abilities. So what you need is the unique Crater Staff of the Crone. Claw is now a Storm skill and also casts Storm Strike at X normal damage. That's the main unique you need to have. So your Claw skill will also apply Storm Strike and is lightning damage. That means it synergizes well with different other effects. I will show you two. Overcharge Aspect. Lucky hit, up to a 10% chance when dealing lightning damage to overload the target for 3 seconds, causing any direct damage you deal to them to pulse additional damage to surrounding enemies. Another one, Lightning Dancer's Aspect. Lightning Storm critical strikes spawn X dancing bolts that seek enemies in the area, dealing X lightning damage. And I think it's so cool. You will have AoE. You can have more single target through other effects aspects. And imagine you being this lightning werewolf, and then you have the two wolves, the lightning wolves, by your side. It's so cool. And if all of that is not enough, Druid will be, I anticipate it, Druid will be the best supporting class you can go for. So if you are looking for crew play and you will secure you a spot, go for Druid, because Druid has some insane aspects. Nighthowler's Aspect. Bloodhowl increases critical strike chance by 5%. In addition, Bloodhowl also affects nearby champions and players for 3 seconds. This ability can even be maxed, so it can be more than 5% crit. Can go even higher. For your whole group, that seems damn strong. Bloodhowl heals your allies, so that's big, and you can also buff it with attack speed. That means, by default, being a werewolf, when you use it, you will give your group attack speed, crit, and you heal them. And from what I heard from rumors is that you also can reduce by killing minions the cooldown of Blood Hole. So it's kind of always up. The other supportive aspect is aspect of Cyclonic Force. Cyclone armor also provides physical damage reduction. In addition, Cyclone armor will also apply to nearby allies. That means you give all res to all your friends and for yourself. And that's big. 20% all res, I would definitely take it. So your spot is guaranteed in every group. And now, let's talk about something really important. The beta is starting. So, how should you approach the Druid to see if it's really the way you want to go for? Of course, you can't just copy endgame builds. You need uniques and we can't get them. But, for example, if you want to see if werewolf, lightning werewolf is your style, just take the Storm Strike skill and see if you like proccing those passives or aspect procs. If you want to go for the Earth Bear, also unique, you can't really test that out. But you just can take the Boulder skill and see, hey, does it fit? Do I like the range aspect? Is it really a style I want to go for? In the beta, I would level with the werewolf build. It will be a poison werewolf build. I think it's also really cool. And then you can see, do I like to be a werewolf? Or you can go for bear. Do I like to be tanky? All that aspects. For a caster, it's pretty easy for you. You get your skills without any legendaries. You just can upgrade them if you find some legendaries on your way. So Druid is for me by far the most interesting class because of all the builds you can go. The synergies between those legendaries are just insane. You can mix it up, go minions, go lightning. So Blizzard did a really good job. And if you were scared because of the talent tree, because it looked kind of simple on some classes, Blizzard is going for a way where they make the game more like an RPG with legendaries. There you can really build your class and how you want to play it. I'm excited for the beta. I will try a lot of stuff, and if you want to watch me, feel free to do so on Twitch. What's my Twitch name, by the way? Maybe my Druid form knows it.
If you like this content, leave a like and a follow. Helps me a lot. So what Druid build do you want to play? Share it in the comments. Meow. See you next time.